Our thoughts are powerful forces that influence the way we perceive and interact with the world around us. They shape our beliefs, impact our emotions, and ultimately affect the outcomes we experience in life. While this concept may sound abstract, it's deeply grounded in how our minds work and how our thought patterns can either support or hinder us. The idea that thoughts shape reality is about recognizing the connection between what we think and how we live, about understanding that our mental landscapes can dictate our external experiences. Imagine waking up with a mindset that the world is full of challenges and threats. Your thoughts, consciously or unconsciously, affect how you perceive every interaction, decision, and event throughout the day. With this mindset, you might find yourself on the defensive, more likely to see obstacles rather than opportunities, or perceive others' actions as critical or antagonistic. Even neutral or supportive experiences might be seen through a lens of suspicion. Over time, this view can shape your reality into one that feels constantly adversarial, stressful, and disheartening. On the other hand, imagine starting the day with thoughts of possibility and openness. With a mindset of curiosity and positivity, you're more likely to notice helpful people, encouraging events, and opportunities where you might have previously seen none. This isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending life is always easy. It's about focusing your attention on what's empowering rather than on what's defeating. Through this shift in focus, even challenges can be reframed as learning experiences rather than as setbacks. Gradually, this outlook can shape a life filled with growth, resilience, and gratitude. Our thoughts and beliefs form a framework that guides our responses to everything around us. If we believe that we are capable and worthy, we're more likely to take on challenges with confidence and persistence. Conversely, if we have self-limiting beliefs like thinking that success is for other people, or that failure defines us, then we're less likely to pursue our goals, fearing the possibility of failure or judgment. These limiting beliefs hold us back, but when we change them, the landscape of our lives begins to change as well. Neuroscience has shown that our brains are highly adaptable, a concept known as neuroplasticity. This means that the brain can reorganize itself by forming new neural connections in response to learning, experience, or thought patterns. When we consistently focus on certain thoughts, we reinforce neural pathways associated with those thoughts, which makes it easier to think along similar lines in the future. In other words, repetitive negative thoughts make it easier for more negativity to take root, while positive, empowering thoughts make positivity more accessible. By consciously choosing our thoughts, we can create new neural pathways that support optimism, resilience, and inner strength, effectively rewiring our brain to see the world differently. The way we think also has a direct impact on our emotions. Thoughts are like triggers for feelings. For instance, a single negative thought, like believing you're not good enough, can create feelings of sadness, anxiety, or even shame. These emotions then influence our actions, such as withdrawing from others, avoiding risks, or neglecting self-care. If, however, we consciously replace that negative thought with one of self-acceptance and compassion, perhaps something like, "I am doing my best, and I am enough," we start to cultivate feelings of calm and self-assurance. This, in turn, can lead us to act in ways that promote our well-being, like taking on new challenges or connecting openly with others. This mental shift can have profound long-term impacts on our lives. When we think positively about ourselves and our capabilities, we're more inclined to take risks that lead to personal and professional growth. People who believe they can succeed often take action that brings them closer to their goals, even when they face setbacks. For example, someone who is confident in their abilities might apply for a dream job, try a new skill, or start a new business. Even if they experience initial failures, their thoughts of resilience and perseverance encourage them to try again until they succeed. Over time, this pattern of positive thinking and action not only shapes their inner reality but also brings about external changes in the form of achievements and new opportunities. Thoughts not only shape our personal lives but also influence our relationships. How we perceive others is greatly affected by our mindset. If we believe that people are generally kind and trustworthy, we're more likely to build connections based on mutual respect and openness. Conversely, if we're filled with thoughts of suspicion or criticism, we're likely to push others away or misinterpret their intentions. These relationship dynamics create a reality where trust, compassion, and closeness are either cultivated or stifled by the thoughts we hold. The mind-body connection is another powerful demonstration of how thoughts shape reality. Research in psychoneuroimmunology shows that our thoughts and emotions directly impact our physical health. Chronic stress, or negativity, for instance, can weaken the immune system, increase inflammation, and contribute to conditions like hypertension or heart disease. Positive thoughts such as gratitude, optimism, and self-love, on the other hand, have been shown to support better health outcomes by reducing stress, improving immune function, and even contributing to longevity. When we truly grasp the idea that our thoughts shape our reality, we're empowered to take responsibility for the quality of our inner lives. This doesn't mean suppressing genuine feelings or ignoring real challenges. It's about choosing our focus and learning to think in ways that serve us rather than limit us. The ability to reshape our thoughts is a powerful tool that can lead to a more fulfilling, vibrant life. In summary, our thoughts are not simply internal musings, they are creative forces that shape our experience of life. When we shift our thoughts, we're not only changing our mental landscape but also planting seeds for a different external reality, one marked by growth, possibility, and resilience. By becoming mindful of our thoughts and nurturing those that uplift us, we can change our lives in profound and meaningful ways. Our thoughts are a primary force in shaping our emotions and actions, forming an intricate web of influence that determines how we respond to the world around us. This relationship between thoughts, emotions, and actions is so powerful that, by simply changing the way we think, we can alter how we feel and ultimately how we behave. It's a concept that touches every area of our lives, from personal relationships to professional endeavors, and understanding it can help us lead more fulfilling, resilient, and purposeful lives. To see how thoughts influence emotions, let's consider an example. Imagine you are preparing for a presentation at work. If your thoughts center around self-doubt, thinking that you're not prepared, fearing that you'll forget what to say, or believing others will judge you harshly, these thoughts generate anxiety, tension, and even fear. These emotions may then manifest physically: a racing heart, sweaty palms, or even the urge to avoid the presentation entirely. On the other hand, if your thoughts focus on confidence and competence, thinking that you've prepared well, that you have valuable insights to share, and that your colleagues want to see you succeed, the emotions that follow are more likely to be calmness, confidence, and enthusiasm. You're not only more prepared mentally, but also in a better emotional state to perform well. This demonstrates how our thoughts directly influence our emotional state, which in turn impacts our actions. This process is at the heart of what psychologists refer to as cognitive appraisal theory. This theory suggests that our emotions are not simply automatic responses to events, rather, they're shaped by how we interpret or appraise those events through our thoughts. If someone honks at you in traffic, for example, your thoughts will guide your emotional response. If you think that person must be in a hurry, no big deal, you might feel a brief moment of surprise and let it go. However, if you interpret it as this person is being aggressive and inconsiderate, it may trigger feelings of anger or frustration. The thought creates the emotion, and this emotion will then influence your next action, whether it's to stay calm or react with annoyance. This relationship between thoughts, emotions, and actions can have significant long-term effects on our behavior and decision-making. When we consistently focus on negative or self-limiting thoughts, we cultivate a tendency toward negative emotions like stress, anxiety, and sadness. These emotions then shape our actions, leading us to avoid challenges, withdraw from social situations, or even procrastinate on tasks. Over time, this can create a self-fulfilling cycle. Negative thoughts lead to negative emotions, which lead to actions that reinforce those negative thoughts. For instance, if someone constantly thinks, "I'm not good enough to succeed in my career," they may experience feelings of insecurity and anxiety. These emotions might cause them to avoid taking on challenging projects or seeking promotion, reinforcing the belief that they are not capable. This cycle can become so entrenched that it feels like an unchangeable reality. However, the good news is that by changing our thoughts, we can transform this cycle. The foundation of many therapeutic approaches, including cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), is built on the principle that by identifying and altering negative or distorted thoughts, we can change our emotional responses and behaviors. By shifting from thoughts like "I always mess things up" to "I am capable," and "mistakes help me learn," a person can rewire their emotional response from fear or shame to self-compassion and motivation. This creates a new cycle. Positive thoughts lead to positive emotions, which lead to constructive actions that reinforce those positive thoughts. The power of thoughts in influencing emotions and actions also extends to our relationships with others. When we hold positive thoughts about others, believing that people are trustworthy, kind, or worthy of our respect, we are more likely to experience emotions of compassion, empathy, and openness. These emotions, in turn, drive actions that foster stronger, more supportive relationships. Conversely, if we hold negative or judgmental thoughts about others, it can lead to emotions like resentment, jealousy, or anger, which may manifest in unkind words, distancing ourselves, or becoming defensive. Our thoughts shape the dynamics of our relationships, and by choosing positive, understanding, and compassionate thoughts, we can cultivate healthier connections with others. Our thoughts also play a critical role in how we respond to challenges and setbacks. When we think of challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, we experience emotions like curiosity, resilience, and excitement, which drive us to take proactive and constructive actions. For example, if you're facing a difficult task, thinking this is a chance to develop my skills can foster an emotional state of determination and openness to growth. This positive emotional response might lead you to take on the task with enthusiasm and persistence, ultimately leading to success and personal development. On the other hand, if we think of challenges as threats or proof of our inadequacy, we are more likely to feel fear, anxiety, or discouragement. These emotions may drive us to avoid the task altogether, reinforcing the belief that we can't handle challenges and creating a cycle of avoidance. The way thoughts influence emotions and actions also has a profound impact on personal growth. By choosing thoughts that encourage resilience, confidence, and self-worth, we foster an emotional landscape that supports continuous learning and personal development. When we think of ourselves as capable and resilient, we feel empowered to try new things, take calculated risks, and push beyond our comfort zones. This mindset not only allows us to grow and develop new skills, but also to build self-confidence over time. Each time we approach a task with a positive mindset, we create a ripple effect as the emotions and actions that follow reinforce our belief in our potential. Affirmations are powerful tools for transforming the way we think and feel about ourselves, our circumstances, and our potential. They are positive, present-tense statements that reinforce a desired mindset, helping us to cultivate empowering beliefs and reshape our inner dialogue. Many people view affirmations as simple words or phrases, but when used correctly, affirmations have the potential to bring about profound change. They help us harness the power of our thoughts, reinforce our goals, and transform limiting beliefs that hold us back. The power of affirmations lies not only in the words themselves, but in their ability to shift our mindset and gradually reprogram our subconscious mind. One of the most fundamental benefits of affirmations is their capacity to challenge and replace self-limiting beliefs. Our minds are constantly influenced by internalized messages from past experiences, societal expectations, or critical self-talk, which can lead us to adopt beliefs that limit our potential. For instance, someone who has internalized the belief "I'm not good enough" may find themselves stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, afraid to pursue their goals or take on new challenges. Affirmations like "I am worthy of success and happiness," or "I believe in my abilities and potential" act as antidotes to these limiting beliefs. By consciously repeating such affirmations, we begin to counteract the negative patterns that have taken root in our subconscious. Over time, these positive affirmations can replace the old, restrictive beliefs with new, empowering ones, creating a foundation for greater confidence and self-worth. The science behind affirmations supports their effectiveness. Research in psychology and neuroscience shows that our brains are highly adaptable, a quality known as neuroplasticity. This means that the brain's structure and function can change based on new thoughts, experiences, and behaviors. Repeating affirmations creates new neural pathways that make positive thinking easier and more habitual over time. This process is similar to building muscle through exercise. The more you repeat an affirmation, the stronger its corresponding mental pathway becomes. By integrating affirmations into our daily routine, we encourage our brains to adopt more constructive ways of thinking, essentially rewiring our minds to support growth and resilience. Affirmations also play a significant role in how we perceive and respond to challenges. Life inevitably presents us with obstacles and difficult situations, but our response to these challenges is heavily influenced by our beliefs about ourselves. People who regularly practice affirmations centered on resilience and self-empowerment are more likely to see setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. An affirmation like "I am capable of overcoming challenges." It can shift our mindset from one of defeat to one of determination. This mindset helps us approach problems with creativity and perseverance, enabling us to bounce back more easily from setbacks. By reinforcing the belief that we are capable and resilient, affirmations help us develop a growth-oriented outlook, where challenges are seen not as threats but as chances to learn and improve. In addition to fostering resilience, affirmations can enhance our sense of self-worth and help us cultivate self-compassion. Many people struggle with feelings of inadequacy or self-criticism, often holding themselves to unrealistic standards or comparing themselves to others. Affirmations focused on self-acceptance and self-love, such as "I am deserving of love and respect" or "I accept myself unconditionally," encourage a kinder relationship with ourselves. By regularly practicing affirmations that promote self-compassion, we can gradually reduce our tendency toward harsh self-judgment. This shift helps us to be more forgiving of our mistakes, more understanding of our struggles, and more appreciative of our efforts. Cultivating self-compassion through affirmations creates an inner environment that supports mental and emotional well-being, allowing us to thrive. Affirmations also serve as powerful motivators for achieving our goals and aspirations. By affirming statements like "I am confident in my abilities to succeed" or "I am committed to achieving my dreams," we reinforce our focus on what we want to accomplish. These statements work as reminders of our goals and the confidence we have in reaching them, keeping our attention on our desired outcomes. When used consistently, affirmations can inspire action and create a mindset that is proactive and driven. This is particularly valuable when pursuing long-term goals, as affirmations help sustain our motivation and resilience through periods of doubt or difficulty. By reminding ourselves of our capabilities and intentions, affirmations strengthen our commitment to taking the steps necessary to achieve our aspirations. A crucial aspect of effective affirmations is their alignment with our values and goals. When we use affirmations that genuinely resonate with our desires, they become even more powerful. For example, if a person values creativity and wants to develop a more imaginative outlook, they might use affirmations like "I am open to new ideas and inspiration flows through me." Such affirmations not only reinforce self-belief but also connect with personal values, making them more meaningful and impactful. This alignment between affirmations and our true values helps us stay connected to our authentic selves, which enhances our sense of purpose and direction. Consistency is essential in the practice of affirmations. For affirmations to reshape our mindset and become ingrained in our subconscious, they must be repeated regularly and with intention. It's not enough to say an affirmation once and expect immediate results. Like any habit, affirmations require commitment and patience. Practicing affirmations daily, whether in the morning, before bed, or during moments of doubt, creates a steady stream of positive reinforcement. Over time, these affirmations become internalized, subtly influencing our thoughts, behaviors, and self-image. By embedding affirmations into our daily routine, we foster a mental environment where positive beliefs can flourish, gradually replacing doubts or insecurities with self-assurance and optimism. Moreover, the power of affirmations extends beyond individual growth. It can also enhance our interactions with others. When we practice affirmations that promote kindness, empathy, and openness, we naturally bring those qualities into our relationships. Affirmations like "I am compassionate and understanding" or "I bring positive energy to those around me" encourage us to approach others with warmth and acceptance. This not only improves the quality of our relationships but also attracts people who value and reciprocate these qualities. Affirmations focused on love, kindness, and respect can create a ripple effect, enhancing both our inner world and our external relationships. In summary, affirmations are far more than mere words. They are transformative tools that allow us to consciously shape our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By challenging self-limiting beliefs, affirmations help us build confidence and resilience, making us better equipped to handle challenges. Through consistent practice, affirmations foster self-compassion, motivation, and a stronger sense of self-worth. When aligned with our values, they reinforce our goals and strengthen our commitment to living authentically. Ultimately, affirmations empower us to create a more positive, fulfilling reality, one that reflects the best of who we are and supports the life we aspire to live. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth, emotional intelligence, and lasting change. It is the ability to see oneself clearly, understand one's emotions, motivations, strengths, and limitations, and recognize how our actions and responses impact others and ourselves. At its core, self-awareness is about understanding the inner workings of our thoughts and behaviors, so we can make intentional decisions that align with our values and goals. Many people drift through life on autopilot, responding to situations without truly understanding why they feel or act the way they do. Developing self-awareness allows us to break free from unconscious patterns and habits, leading to more fulfilling and purpose-driven lives. One of the most significant benefits of self-awareness is its role in helping us understand our emotions and reactions. Emotions are complex and often automatic, influenced by our past experiences, beliefs, and unconscious thoughts. Without self-awareness, we may react to situations based on old patterns or emotional triggers without realizing it, leading to responses that may not serve our best interests. For example, if someone criticizes your work, an automatic response might be anger or defensiveness. Self-awareness allows you to pause and understand why you're feeling that way. Perhaps the criticism triggered a fear of inadequacy or an old belief that you're not good enough. Recognizing these underlying emotions can help you respond with a calmer, more constructive reaction instead of letting a knee-jerk response control the situation. Self-awareness also plays a crucial role in personal growth by helping us identify our strengths and areas for improvement. Without a clear understanding of our abilities and limitations, it's difficult to set meaningful goals or take actions that foster growth. By examining ourselves honestly, we can understand what we excel at and where we need to improve. This self-knowledge can lead to greater confidence and motivation, as we begin to set realistic and challenging goals based on an accurate understanding of who we are. Knowing our strengths also allows us to use them more effectively, whether in our personal or professional lives, while being aware of our weaknesses encourages us to seek support, learn, and grow. Another significant aspect of self-awareness is its impact on our relationships. Relationships, whether with family, friends, or colleagues, are often influenced by our ability to understand and manage our own emotions and responses. Self-awareness allows us to see how our actions and behaviors affect others, enabling us to communicate more effectively and empathetically. For example, if someone is feeling upset with a friend, they might react by withdrawing or becoming defensive. A self-aware person would recognize these feelings and consider why they are responding this way. Instead of reacting on impulse, they might choose to communicate openly and express their feelings, fostering a stronger connection and resolving misunderstandings more constructively. Self-awareness is also a powerful tool for managing stress and maintaining emotional well-being. Life is full of challenges, and our ability to handle them often depends on how well we understand our stress triggers and coping mechanisms. A self-aware person recognizes when they are feeling stressed and takes the time to understand what is causing it. They might notice that certain situations, like public speaking or meeting deadlines, tend to trigger anxiety. Developing self-awareness requires patience, honesty, and reflection. Practices like mindfulness, journaling, and seeking feedback from others can all contribute to greater self-awareness. Mindfulness helps us become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without judgment, allowing us to observe our reactions and understand them. Journaling can provide a space to explore our feelings, patterns, and goals, helping us clarify our thoughts and gain insights into ourselves. Seeking feedback from trusted friends, family, or mentors can also be invaluable, as they may see aspects of us that we might overlook. This combination of self-reflection and input from others fosters a well-rounded understanding of ourselves. But ultimately, self-awareness is an ongoing process. It's not something we achieve once and are done with. Rather, it's a lifelong journey of exploring, learning, and growing. Each new experience offers an opportunity to deepen our understanding of ourselves, to learn how we can better navigate life's complexities, and to make choices that bring us closer to who we aspire to be. Self-awareness allows us to live with intention, to act in alignment with our values, and to approach life's challenges with clarity and resilience.